Erasmus Plus Jambore Center of Excellence project, which will be funded by the EU Commission between 2022 and 2025, will deal with the EU's sustainability in global governance. Our topic is EU sustainability in global governance architecture. This project aims to critically investigate the following research question. What role does the EU play in terms of sustainability in global governance? In other words, the overarching research question of this project is to holistically assess from theoretical and empirical perspectives the contribution of the EU's sustainability to global governance through an interconnected three-layered framework. The first layer is sustainable development policy. The second layer is sustainable foreign and security policy. The third layer is sustainable global environmental policies. The main objective of this project is to show how the EU puts sustainability at the heart of its global governance policies through an examination of its development-related priorities, foreign and security policies, and environmental policies. In parallel, through the examination of the EU's sustainability-related policies in development, foreign and security policy, and environment, this project seeks to assess in which ways the pursuit of sustainability in global governance can help reinforce the EU's normative power and its resilience in the post-pandemic world. The project follows an interdisciplinary approach informed by three sub-files in international politics: development, foreign policy and security policy, and environmental studies. And it adopts a simultaneous monitoring of these three research files' connection at the EU level, both theoretically and empirically. In terms of European added value, this project will foster the EU's new role conception in Europe and beyond as a sustainability and green actor, thanks to its training, research and debating activities, and it will help the EU enact this new role conception in an efficient way. It will also strengthen the EU's global actorness and normative power in an era marked by several uncertainties and changes following the COVID-19 global health crisis. Most specifically, this center project will help the EU reinforce its transformative power and international engagement in the developing world and will upgrade its international status and prestige in the international system. It will further broaden the EU's sustainable and green epistemic community by increasing awareness among scholars, practitioners, civil society representatives, about sustainable development, sustainable foreign and security policy, and sustainable environmental policies. This project team will engage in a holistic approach to the analysis of the main research question of the project, which is about the role of the EU in sustainable governance. In this context, we have three-layered methodology, which will include teaching, debating, and research activities. Teaching activities will include seminars, certificate program, and a summer school. Debating activities will focus on workshops, conference, panels, and roundtables. And lastly, our research activities will include policy papers, research articles, and book chapters. We will also have an empirical component under these research activities, which are edit surveys, pretest, protest, and quizzes. We have four main target groups. First, graduate and undergraduate students. Second, high school students. Third, NGOs and civil society representatives. Fourth, policymakers. By doing these activities, we aim to boost, especially these four target groups, eco-citizen culture, and we will also try to enhance their awareness about the EU's role in sustainable governance by the use of these centers' websites, announcements, subscriptions, summer school, seminars, blog, climate action portal, and its social media messages. In this project, we will collaborate with EU and non-EU partners. This center has four main partners, two from the EU and one from non-EU geography. We will be collaborating with GIGA and German Development Institute from Germany. We will also collaborate with UNDP Civil Policy Center. In Turkey, we have also another collaborator, which is Istanbul Economic Development Institute. These four partnerships will help us develop our potential to contribute to achieving the objectives of this project, which are mentioned in our work packages. The overall objectives of this project are to address a gap in knowledge by focusing on the analysis of the following 5 core questions. The first question: what does sustainability mean in the context of increasing international interdependence and global change? In this context, what kind of policy does the EU follow? We will focus on this question. As a second core question, we will investigate the nexus or relation between sustainability and research areas such as development, foreign policy, security policy, environmental policies of the EU. We will ask the following question: how can we trace this nexus in the ideas, strategies, and policies that created the European Green Deal? As a third core question, we will investigate the space to be opened for multidimensional studies on the EU's sustainability in sub-research areas of IR. From what perspectives can global governance research be analyzed for these multidimensional studies? Our fourth course question is: how can the EU's increasing activism in sustainable global governance contribute to boosting its external normative actors? As a fifth core question, we will try to understand how university students and young people, especially from non-EU geographies and third countries, be made aware of sustainability, climate and green policies, and sustainable development goals. Besides, this center has 6 main practical and empirical objectives. The first objective is to create and enhance awareness of university students and young people, as I said, especially from non-EU and third countries, about sustainability, climate, environmental policies, and sustainable foreign and security policies. Secondly, we will try to give information about the EU's sustainability policies in 5 sub-files. Thirdly, we will try to construct a bridge between the EU and third countries on sustainable policies. The fourth objective is to build a sustainable and green epistemic community which will composed of university students, young researchers, academics, and members of civil society organizations. As a fifth objective, we will try to foster dialogue between local people and civil society actors. As a last objective, we will try to make systematic studies on sustainable foreign policy and sustainable development and security policies and green policies of the EU.